As we age, we often hear that we should eat more vegetables, but what if I told you that some of them might be doing more harm than good, especially for seniors? That's right, I'm diving deep into a challenge today, uncovering 3 commonly eaten vegetables that could actually be harmful to your health if you're over 60. It's not clickbait, it's real science and real consequences. So let's talk about it. You see, most of us grew up with the idea that vegetables are always healthy, no exceptions. And while they are generally nutritious, aging bodies have different needs. Our metabolism slows, our digestive system changes, and how we absorb and process food shifts dramatically. That's why what worked for you in your 30s or 40s may not serve you well after 60. In fact, it may be quietly contributing to gas, bloating, inflammation, and even blood sugar spikes. Now, before you start second-guessing your salad, let's understand something critical: not all vegetables are created equal when it comes to senior health. Many are packed with fiber, antioxidants, and vitamins, but some contain compounds that become problematic as our bodies change. And this is something we rarely talk about. Think about it: have you or a loved one ever felt unusually bloated or gassy after eating what's supposed to be a healthy meal? Or perhaps you felt lethargic after lunch, or noticed your blood sugar spiking despite sticking to veggies? If so, you're not alone, and chances are, one of the culprits might just be a vegetable you thought was good for you. Let's look at the bigger picture. Seniors often deal with slower digestion. Our gut doesn't produce as much stomach acid, our intestines move food slower, and enzyme production goes down. This means high fiber or complex vegetables, which require more work to digest, can suddenly cause discomfort. And for those on multiple medications, certain vegetables can even interfere with absorption or cause dangerous interactions. Now, I'm not saying stop eating vegetables, far from it. But we need to be smart. The key is strategic eating, choosing the vegetables that nourish without creating hidden problems. So let's start with the first vegetable that seniors should be cautious with: cabbage. Cabbage, along with its close relatives broccoli, cauliflower, and Brussels sprouts, is part of the cruciferous family. These vegetables are nutritional powerhouses, no doubt, but they're also notorious for causing gas and bloating. Why? Because they contain raffinose, a complex sugar that many seniors struggle to digest due to reduced enzyme levels. Imagine enjoying a big serving of cabbage soup for dinner, only to find yourself bloated, cramping, or even having trouble sleeping that night due to discomfort. Not ideal. Worse still, if you're on blood thinners like warfarin, the high vitamin K content in cabbage can actually interfere with your medication. So while cabbage can be great in moderation, it's not a one-size-fits-all superfood. Let's move to the second surprise: beets. They're vibrant, earthy, and often hailed as heart-healthy. But here's what's not often said: beets are sugar bombs in disguise. Yes, they're loaded with antioxidants and nitrates, which can help blood pressure, but they also have a high glycemic index. That means they can spike blood sugar, especially in seniors who already have insulin sensitivity or diabetes, which, let's face it, is a lot of us past 60. And there's more. Beets are also high in oxalates, compounds that can contribute to kidney stones. For seniors with reduced kidney function or those prone to stones, beets can silently increase risk over time. One patient I spoke with used to juice beets daily, until he ended up in the ER with kidney pain. Again, moderation is key. Now, the third vegetable that raises eyebrows is corn. Yes, corn, the beloved summer favorite. Here's the thing: corn is not just a vegetable, it's a starchy, high-sugar grain. And while a corn on the cob might seem harmless, your body treats it very differently from leafy greens. Corn is high in insoluble fiber, which means it passes through your system largely undigested, potentially causing gas, bloating, or even constipation in seniors with slower digestion. What's worse, corn also contains high levels of amylopectin, a type of starch that raises blood sugar quickly. So for seniors managing diabetes or trying to lose weight, corn can be more of a trap than a treat. And if you wear dentures or have dental issues, corn can become a literal pain to chew and digest. So what can you do instead? Here's the good news: there are plenty of alternatives that are gentle on digestion, low in sugar, and still packed with nutrients. Think cooked spinach, zucchini, carrots, and bell peppers. These vegetables are easier on the gut, less likely to spike blood sugar, and they mix beautifully into soups, stews, and stir-fries. And here's another tip: cooking methods matter. Lightly steaming or roasting vegetables can break down tough fibers and make them easier to digest. Adding a splash of olive oil or a pinch of turmeric can boost nutrient absorption and reduce inflammation, too. Don't forget, every person's body is different. One senior may have no problem with cabbage, while another gets uncomfortable after just a few bites. That's why it's so important to listen to your body, keep a food journal, and consult your doctor if you're unsure. So, to recap, cabbage, beets, and corn, 3 vegetables that might be doing more harm than good if you're over 60. But that doesn't mean they're evil, it just means they need to be treated with care and balance. The goal isn't restriction, it's intelligent nutrition. Before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Have you had any experiences with these vegetables? What foods do you avoid or embrace now that you're older? Let's start a conversation in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please like it, share it with someone who needs this advice, and subscribe for more senior wellness content. Remember, health is not about giving things up, it's about making the right choices that keep you strong, energetic, and independent. Let's age smarter and stronger together.